YouTube. Let's do that. Oops. So, it should be live now. There we go. I'm not live on YouTube. Now I should be live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. We have had a interesting morning, and shit happens at the end of the day. You know, let's do the intro again over here on YouTube. We can do it. We can do whatever we want today. G'day over here on YouTube. It is How to App on iOS. Everything's running late. My name is Jade. Oh, goodness me. There's that music again. If you're watching on Facebook, you are laughing your tits off right now at how ridiculous I am. Good times, man. Good times. So, what has been going on? Thank you, guys. Now that I've done this, I'm sure there's people still awake. So, we've got some people in the chat now. Over on YouTube. So, Deep Gravity. Thanks, Deep Gravity, for pointing out that I hadn't clicked the start on YouTube. And I just woke up. What a mess. Let's just say the Apple event was so freaking boring. And I should never drink, really. You guys should know me by now. Whenever I drink, it just doesn't go well. And I drank, again, one bottle of beer. One bottle of beer on the wall. One bottle of beer. And I laid down, and I was so bored with the Apple event. I was waiting for Pete Johnson's show to start, and I fell asleep. But, you know, I have to be completely honest. As I was saying, so I'm repeating myself now for those on YouTube. I did push myself so freaking hard yesterday that I should have expected it. I actually could feel myself falling asleep after the event. I laid down and thought, you know, I've got an hour to go to a Pete show. I should be fine. I could feel myself nodding off. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to fall asleep. Nah, I'll be right. I didn't set an alarm like I normally do just in case. And I fell asleep, and that's the way things turned out. So sorry if you were here earlier on. I'm just reading the chat. So these things happen. At least I wasn't sick this time or anything. So welcome to the chat in YouTube. We've got a few people here. Deep Gravity, Healing Heart, Stu Cash, Darren Daniluk, and Tom Rochelle. Welcome aboard. Good times. Do I need to go over the Apple event? I'm sure you've watched Pete's show. Beautiful looking iPhones. Favorite iPhone design of all time. I love that design, that industrial design of the iPhone 4, iPhone 5. Fuck, I kind of now wish I hadn't bought an iPhone SE, but no point living in the land of regret. Shit happens. I really like the small form factor that they've gone back to for the new iPhone. Anything else, really? I don't know. Not really. It all looks good. Good cameras. Hey, shit's a gas. If you're going to upgrade, I'm sure it's a great upgrade. That's all cool. HomePod Mini. Nah, I don't want anything in the house that listens to me. I've already got a whole bunch of devices that do that. Yeah, it was an event, I guess. I did a live stream on Facebook, and I took the piss out of it pretty much because it was boring. But that's what's happened to a lot of Apple events. No love for any creators, which sucks. I feel like with each year I'm more neglected by Apple. You know, I get that it's mainly hardware, but you know, they used to really talk about software and talk about creators, and more. I think it's lip service these days. But enough whining and whinging. I'm going to catch you up on the reason that I was so tired before we jump into this little app thingy dingy lingy. If you haven't seen the Facebook thing, which I did, God, I'm all over the shop. All right, so let's just catch up on the video clip that I'm doing because a whole lot of my masks arrived. My straitjacket arrived yesterday. I'm still waiting for the old lady mask. I'm still waiting for the dreadlocks to arrive. So I can't really do much else. My Darth Vader costume's here, so I'm going to do some filming with that today and tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing a whole lot of these filming things. The way I'm doing it is I've got my green screen set up, ready to go. I quickly whack it up, then I shoot about 10 minutes of jumping around in front of it in a costume, then I pack it away, give it a couple of hours rest, then I just set it all up again, do some more, because I don't want to burn myself out because of my health and all that stuff, and it gets really hot under those costumes, and then start building up all these video clips. Another thing, so not only did I do a show yesterday, I shot a whole bunch of video for the video clip. Then last night I did an interview for a radio station, which is going to be going live on Thursday, about the MEtheist EP. So that went for about half an hour, 35 minutes. Then I had a chat with Stu Cash and Andy last night, setting up for an interview with those guys on Friday, Thursday for the rest of you guys. Then I had dinner. Then at 4 in the morning, I was still awake, did the Apple event, and shot some more live video of me in a GIMP suit. And then I fell asleep. So now that we're all caught up, let's have a look at where the video's up to when I went to sleep. And hopefully my sound is all good. And we shall play you the minute 33 of the clip and how that's going at the moment. And you can enjoy that. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. That's where we're up to there. It probably cuts out in a second there. Man, that GIMP suit was a pain in the ass. It was so hot. Took ages to get on and off. But those things happen. Why am I bitching? I shouldn't be. Hey, I'm a rock and roll star on the internet, in my bedroom. All cool. Let's jump into what we're doing today, because it's not going to be a long thing. I thought I'd just get this out there because I went through this with Stu and Andy last night. And I think because I mentioned it in one of my shows also last week, but I thought I'd just do a shorter show on it because I think this thing's really cool. Don't get me wrong. I really love Song.link. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great for mobile devices. But I like this thing because I think it actually takes things a little bit further for sharing your links and your digital music online, because it's just got far more options. So we'll jump into this beast right now. And the beautiful thing is you can do this from your browser. You can do it from an iPad. You can do it from your computer. You can do it from your iPhone. You can do it anywhere. It's not a specific app. It is just a website. And it is Odesli.co. You can also get to it by going to Song.link. We'll take you there as well. I'll just make sure that I'm cool. I'm logged in. And this is the page that you'll get to at the start. It can look a bit confusing and weird. So basically it's on-demand smart links. And to actually make it do anything of use, you just go directly to your search URL. And who have we got in here at the moment? Let's do Gary Hubs. Let's do a search for Gary Hubs. So I haven't even hit enter on this app, and immediately you'll see it's brought up his 3 songs. That's really cool. So, and you see across the top here, you have songs, albums, and podcasts. So you can click between them and do things like that. So he doesn't have any albums at the moment, so no albums are coming up for his name, but his 3 singles are coming up. If I do something like, keyboard catch up, the Indigo Sunsets, it's come up with all their songs from their album. And if I click on albums, there's the album. So that's really cool. But what else can I do with this? So what you want to do is you hit the little view button, and what it does, much like SongWhip, is that it creates a landing page. And this isn't just like a landing page that you can share with people, because, hey, you can definitely do that. That's all fantastic. The best thing is you can actually embed this page also. And why are you not going anywhere, browser? That's interesting of you. I'm going to shut it down. Try again. View. Sure, I'm connected to the internet. There we go. So, and it's building right now. And what it does is it's seeking all the stuff that has been digitally uploaded to the digital distribution networks. So, and it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. Remember that. Perfection does not exist. And it does its best to pull down what's available. So because when you release something through like DistroKid, for example, and it makes it look really fancy, like, look at all these stores you get to upload all your music to, and it looks all pretty with like 50 different things. It does go to all these other distribution places like Napster, Deezer, off the top of my head, I can't think of, Tidus, stuff like that. So there are all these other places that it does go to, but these apps, these little web apps, they don't pull all of them down. Now, SongWhip has just started adding the ability to go and add things, I do believe. But this one, you can add whatever you like. So you can actually go and seek out these. Now, with these guys' album, it hasn't become available on Amazon yet. So the Amazon links aren't there. But they could be already there. It's just they haven't filtered through the internet correctly. So you can go ahead and add those in. But let's go back over here and put in my MEtheist EP. Just to show you the difference. MEtheist. There it is there. So we'll hit view again. Open this up in a brand new browser. And there is MEtheist. Now you'll see Amazon has been included here. So there's Amazon Music, Google Play, YouTube. So you get a nice little representation of your artwork. You get all the stuff you can listen to. Napster actually still exists. The problem is with them too is that they got their name got so trashed through all the Metallica stuff. Thanks, Lars, you and your bicycle shorts. That they eventually became a streaming business, but like it's kind of like MySpace now. Their business name is so tarnished. There's just no way they can recover from that. But what you'll also see here is that it has included a YouTube video. And if you click on this little button here, it's created a playlist. So it automatically goes and finds the album or the single playlist and includes that. So if you hit play on the first song on here, it plays the first song and then goes into the second and third. So it plays the whole album consecutively. That's really cool as well. The people don't even have to leave this landing page to actually hear the songs on YouTube, even though you've got all these fabulous buttons here. So that's really cool as well. But it gets even better. So as you can see, if we zoom in here, you've got a copy link section. Now that you've seen that, we'll zoom back out. And that's copied it to the background, so I can go and paste that wherever I want. Can go onto Facebook and paste that. I can go into the live chat here on, let's do that. I can go over here to the live chat on Facebook that's running at the moment. No, I can't do that because I've got 2 different computers running. But I can go and paste that wherever I like. So that's really cool. I can do it here in the chat. Let's do that. Let's see. Oh, I can't. I just want to test something out too. With my little Elgato thing here. No, it doesn't let me, damn. There's a little chat button, but it's not letting me send messages to the chat. But you can paste that wherever you want. That's the point that I'm getting to. Forgive me, I've just woken up. I'm a nightmare. These things happen. So what else can we do here? If you see right next to it, there is an embed button as well. When I click on that, it brings up this little page which offers me a whole bunch of other selections. Now, to embed code, if you're not aware what embedding is, it gives you a selection of HTML code which you can embed into any kind of website that you created, anything that accepts HTML code. Okay, so things like Facebook you can't do, but if you've got your own website, there are some message boards, forums, all those kind of things. So if you're in an old school forum that accepts HTML5, you can copy this text, and what it will do is, if you look here, this is a preview, so you can actually change the look of this little embed thing that you're creating. So you can see up the top we've got light theme or dark theme, small, medium or large. So it's automatically selected light and small, and this is your little box here that you can paste in, and it looks really nifty. You've got a little representation of your artwork. You've got all the places to stream first up until it gets to iTunes. So those iTunes, Google Play and Amazon, they're purchasing links. Hello, Gary. So you've got these little small ones. Now if I click medium, it changes live on the fly to this larger representation. So you get a larger picture of your album cover, same size, these little links. And then if I go really large, because hey man, the bigger the better, yeah? That's what she said. You get a full version of your artwork, and not only that, it puts the YouTube clip instead of the album artwork and keeps all your links down here. That's super freaking handy. For someone who's got a website, you can just take this code, and the code is up here just above. So you see, you've got your CSS code up here, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. Now if I, and you've got a little copy button here, so I copy that, and it's copied it, ready to go. So I could go into my website now, which I use with GoDaddy, and I can actually select to create a new box within my website, and select a HTML code box, paste this in, and it'll create one of these images. And I'll show you an example of that. We'll do that right now. We'll jump over to my website and show you how I use it. Yeah. So here is my website. We'll accept these cookies. All good. This is my DreadCircus landing page on my website. The way I have my website set up is, so with each band, so we'll show you from the top link. If you haven't been here before, jadestarr.com.au will take you here. And on the little noise link up the top, when you initially hit the noise page, you get these 2 options. So you are able to go through a playlist, you can see here, of a whole bunch of all my songs. And it's a mixture of stuff. So it's stuff from FMC, stuff from Utensils, stuff from DreadCircus. So there's Despised, and it's all mixed into a jukebox, and it all randomly plays. Just below this, there's this little image here, and these are all little covers that I've done. So you've got 2 little options straight away. One's a SoundCloud link, and one is from Reverb Nation. That's what these are. But if you keep scrolling down the page, you get to choose one of the bands. So you've got DreadCircus, Utensils, FMC, Despise. This one here today will be gone, Manners, and will be replaced with MEtheist. I've finished. I was working on this yesterday. I just haven't uploaded it yet. And so let's click on. Let's go Utensils. So here is the music page again. Up the top, I've got a little jukebox so you can listen to the music before actually having to click on a link to go buy it, so you stay on my page. Then we've got like a bio about the band, some advertising for the trilogy of albums that came out, some advertising for the film that I'm doing around it, and then here are the albums. So there's what do I have? A few singles and 4 kind of albums with Utensils. But with each one, so let's look at the latest one. This is the Symphony of Stupidity. Here is the description of the album, a nice photo of the album, and I've put in the small link down here. So you can get to any of these tracks by using this link. I've just embedded it into my website. Again, the next album, and they all have this uniform look of black and white. Black for the description, white for the links to actually go to the music. So that's how I do it. You can do it however you want to make it work. And as you can see, what I've also done, if you look closely here, I will zoom in. For these links that I have, you know, you've got all the usual ones, Spotify, YouTube, all this stuff, Amazon, Tidal, Napster. But if I scroll through to the end, you'll notice I've got Bandcamp on the end there as well. So I've added Bandcamp in because you can manipulate these and add certain things that are missing. And just to show you what else you can do before going back to the Song.link website, let's go back here to DreadCircus. So similar lineup for all of my pages here. So where are we? We have, so the gender optimized CD. When you look at these links down the bottom and we scroll across, you'll notice we've got this Bandcamp one over here, but I've also added to the list Teespring because I have merchandise. So when I click on the Teespring link from here, it takes you to my store to buy shit. To buy a bag, a DreadCircus face mask, hoodie. So there's a lot more you can do with this little landing page. It's a transformer, much more than meets the eye. Yes, and hello Rick Lisk, and welcome aboard. This one time at Bandcamp with a flute. It was disturbing. You're laughing at my song titles? What's wrong with my song titles? They're complete family-orientated, wholesome, good fun. You know, like, what have we got here? Everything's nice. Oh, yeah, horse racing is for fuckwits. Fuck your feelings. Good times, good times. The artificial gates of intelligent design. Yeah, good stuff. So let's head back over to here because what I want to show you also is it's really worthwhile to sign up for a free account to Odesli.co. So I'll show you why. It's free to sign up, as I said. Once you're signed up, you just get a blank page, and I'll go to my dashboard right now. So over here on this little side panel, you can go to your dashboard. I'm already logged in because I pre-prepared this earlier and then fell asleep. Right. And as you can see here, I've got all of my albums that I use for my website all saved. You don't need to save them. That's the thing as well. You actually don't need to, but I think it's really good to save them because if you are adding extra things, this is the place to do it. I'll show you how you do that. So we'll jump over to the World Divided link and how do you add them first? Let's do that. So they're really easy to add. Down the bottom here, we've got this link that says create new page. And you can do this for anybody's. You don't have to just do it for your own music. I've done this for, I deleted a whole lot today. I did one for Brian Bigler when he released his first album, and I actually still had it saved in here. So say I wanted to do a landing page for, let's say, where are we? So there's Song.link. Here's the page that you get up here. So, and you get given a page URL that's blank up the top. So that's all blank there. You can create your own custom URL. Now, if you want to do that, you have to pay. Pay for the premium service. I'm not sure how much it is, but like you're really getting, I guess, pedantic if you're just starting out and you're already wanting to pay to do that. But hey, go for it. We'll have a look at what the price is at some stage. So how do you add something? We want to go... I can't remember how to do it. Where are we? So, yeah, you've got to do a search. That's what you have to do. So we do this by going add song or album podcast. So this button. And it brings up the same search URL. So if I say put Rick Lisk, I straight away get all of his songs here. Look at them all. Seems that you're here, Rick. Let's do some advertising. If you haven't heard Rick's music, go and grab it. Because look, he's got all these releases that have been banging up online. So let's just, because he doesn't have any albums, he's just got singles at the moment. We'll just pick one of these songs. So we'll just pick Just a Dream. Zoom out a little bit. So there it's added. And what it's done here, you'll see you've got all these options to actually add more things. It gives you a preview over to the right of your page showing you what it's going to look like. And as you can see, his one has already populated stuff like Amazon Music, titles in there as well. Even Pandora is in there. That's really cool as well, isn't it? So I'm gathering, Rick, if you're still here in the chat, can I ask, did you actually add this? Is this one of your songs that you did through Reverb Nation? I'll keep going. Well, if you are here, if you can answer that. And as you can see, it gives you over here on this left-hand side all of the things that it's been added to. And you can turn them on and off as you like. So you can turn that one on. You can turn it back, turn it off, turn it back on. You can add more links and all that stuff. So titles showing. What else? Amazon Music's on. You've actually got SoundClouders here too. So if he's got music on SoundCloud, you can actually go in here and add the link. So when you click on it, you can actually add the link to this as well, which is really cool. You can add things like Bandcamp, like I said, and all you got to do is add the URL. So that's really cool. And down here is where you do that. So you've got to add a link section. And when you click that, you get a whole lot of options, I do believe. So you get to name it. And when you hit the little plus sign up the top next to it, you get more information. So let's zoom in so you can see what's happening there. You can choose from these little buttons here, social media, buy, Amazon Music. So it's already got a lot of these things that are already happening online. CD Baby, as you can see, Facebook, all of these things, iHeartRadio. So it gives you a bunch of pre-prepared stuff you can just go through and then find out if your song is on these links and add them. So that's really cool. You can completely customize this thing to the absolute max. And like as I said, you've got merch, so you can if I scroll back up to the top, you've got these generic buttons. You can add a website to it. So, you know, you can add DreadCircus, name the link. You can do all of those good things. And let's turn that off because we don't need to add that link. And it updates on the fly. So that's really awesome as well. Anything else I have to do here? So let's see how much the premium is. Let's have a click. So there you go. It's not expensive. So $1.99 USD, so per month. So what would be really good, I mean, you know, if you had an album that you were just releasing and you knew you were going to get some serious traction with it and you wanted to have your band name at the end of the URL, it'd probably be worth it for the first month to pay the $1.99 US to have that, because it's the first week really of when you drop an album digitally these days that you get the most traction, and then your sales and streams normally die off from there within the week to first month. So if you wanted to do that, it'd be a $2 well spent to use that and then not keep paying it if you didn't want to. So that's cool there. We can close that. We can cancel that. So you can pay. The Facebook Pixel ID you can add as well. I'm not sure how to do that, but I know that is included, I think, still in DistroKid. I think that's when you sign the available on Facebook thing. Something I'll have to look into myself. But yeah, automatically populated here too. You'll see you've got Napster. So Napster's turned on, but because he doesn't have the link yet for Rick's music, but all he'd have to do is go and search Napster with his name, find the link, and then add in the link there, and then remove this one because it would replace the one that has no action. Turn that back on. Yeah. So, and then once you finish, I don't think what you need to do. You just, once you're done, you're done. It automatically saves it. And then when you go back to your list, let's see if I am right. Make sure that I am right. So we've messed around with this. We don't need to change the URL. All these songs are in here. I haven't changed anything. And now if I go back to my dashboard, you can see it's automatically been added to my list of things. And now I can edit that. I can delete that at any time. So if I scroll right down to the bottom, there's a delete. And I really love this. I think more websites should do this too. Is instead of just a delete button, you actually have to go in and type delete, as Matt Hardy would say. Delete, delete. Why is it not working? Try it again. Delete. I'm sure. I don't know why it's not working. Delete. There we go. And it deletes it. All good in the hood. So, really cool, this thing. It's free. Get on it if you haven't used it before. You know, it's just an added thing to help you. Go to the website. I've put the links in the description so you can get to it by going to Odesli.co. I'm still not used to saying that because they've recently just changed their name. Or you can go to Song.link. Both those links are in the description of this video. So, you know, go and save that to your favorites in a browser for, and if you've got something out now, go and make one, try it out for yourself. If you've got an album coming out soon, save it to your favorites and remember it. So when your album comes out or your single comes out, you can make this up quickly. You can go and post these links in all your favorite groups on Facebook, Twitter and all that stuff. And people can get to all their music and have all those choices. And it looks really pretty and has a video attached to it as well. It's just another tool to have in your arsenal. You've got SongWhip, you've got this, you've got your, if you're using DistroKid, you get the preview page to save a song from Spotify and all that stuff. So you've got all these tools at your fingertips. So make good use of them because it'll just get more eyes and ears on your product. So I don't think there's anything more I need to say about this because it's pretty self-explanatory. I've got all these links here. You've seen how I've integrated them into my website. They work really well. I love using it. I rave about it to everybody. I use SongWhip when I'm lazy. I use this one when I care. That's just the way it goes. So that'll do it. I've already gone longer than what I thought because I'm rambling because I'm still half asleep. I'm probably going to go back and have more rest because I'm absolutely fucked. To be honest, I'm so tired. I did so much yesterday. And then I will get up later today and work more on shooting video for my video clips. So for tomorrow's show, we'll be looking at editing some of those video clips into my timeline back in LumaFusion. I was going to do it today. Glad I didn't because I fell asleep. But I just didn't have enough footage to make enough of a show from it. I wanted to have a lot more footage. And I think I have some more masks arriving today. So tomorrow we'll be back here to do the same thing over again with the video clips. Not the same thing, same but different. And then Friday we're doing an awesome interview with Stu and Andy from the Indigo Sunsets on the launch of their album, on all the cool things about them. It's the first time I'm doing an interview with two people at the same time. It's going to be cool. We worked it out. We've got it all working. So hang around for that. It's going to be awesome. We're playing a whole bunch of the music, kicking it off because they have an awesome show happening Sunday where they're releasing their album on YouTube after Pete Johns' studio Q&A. Sick. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining me late. I do apologize. These things happen in the end. What can you do? You can get upset about it. You could be angry, but there's no point because we live in the internet. We live in the future. You can just come on later on. You can do whatever you want. I can cancel a show whenever I want. I can do a show whenever I want. You can do whatever you want. But you know what? Just do what makes you happy. That's the most important thing as always. So that'll be it. If you're watching on the replay, folks, click the like, click the subscribe, do all that fancy shit. You've got some buttons showing up on the screen right now. You can click those to your heart's content. There's plenty of playlists, plenty of stuff on drums, guitars, all sorts of things on this page. We are up to episode 96. Very close to 100 next week, so that's exciting. We're going to have a special show on episode 100. Have a fantastic day. Keep creating. Keep doing the thing. Love you all. Bada bing, bada boom. Have a nice day. Oh, yeah.